Hi, guys, and welcome to my very first podcast. This is the Lina Bhudia podcast. I'm Lina Bhudia, and this is a podcast. Simple. Didn't go all out on the title there, did I? But it's to the point and it's simple. So I decided to start this podcast because I love listening to podcasts and I wanted to create one myself that other people can enjoy too. I think they're great for knowledge. I think they're great for opinions, for laughter, for escapism. I love to kind of just have them on in the background, kill time with. I usually listen to them when I'm on my way to work, which I haven't done in 2 months because of the isolation lockdown situation. Um, but yeah, I mean, I really love listening to them, and I enjoy them. And like I say, I just wanted to create one that other people could enjoy too. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, notification, all that fun jazz, and I'll keep coming back with more podcasts. So probably not the smartest idea to plug another podcast so early on in mine, but I'm gonna break the rules. What the hell? Do it. One of my favorite podcasts is the Receipts podcast. Um, and for me, it kind of ticks all of those boxes for me in terms of what I enjoy in a podcast, the type of material that I want to listen to. It's so for those of you that don't know, the Receipts podcast, it's three strong-minded females. They're based in London. They are relatable for me. I live in London also. Um, they're super, super funny. They literally crack me up. I I've sat on the train before on my way to work, literally like covering my face, trying to stifle my laughter with tears building up in my eyes because they're just so funny. And I'm one of these people where I find other people's laughter really contagious, and all three of them have really contagious laughter. So I just love listening to them. And I love that they are their own individual, strong personalities, but that they can all come together in one podcast that they have created so brilliantly, and they can have a laugh, but they can also disagree with each other and debate and still have that respect for each other where they can remain friends and come back for another podcast. Um, yeah, they have really healthy, strong conversations, which is great because I kind of feel like women are often viewed to be quite catty and bitchy in their relationships. And I just love how these girls can be so strong, but yet also be respectful of each other. And yeah, keep coming back and creating this amazing podcast that they've created. I just think that's fantastic. I don't want to come across and sound like an ultra feminist, like girl power, blah blah blah. But I do love seeing women supporting women and working together and doing it as well as they have done. So yeah, if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. You can find them on Spotify. I'm not sponsored by Spotify or the podcast. I've never met the girls, but I just find them really funny and entertaining and inspiring. And I've shared this story over on my blog before, but I'll also share it here, kind of to that point of escapism that I mentioned earlier. Towards the end of last year, I don't know what came over me. I was kind of starting to feel a little bit anxious. I don't suffer from anxiety. I've never suffered from anxiety or being kind of diagnosed with anything of that sort. But you know how sometimes when you have like a presentation coming up or an exam or a really important conversation, just really something really important, and it's got you feeling nervous and you kind of get those butterflies in your tummy. I had that butterfly kind of feeling in my stomach, but I didn't have an exam or any big presentation. Like there was nothing going on in my life that I was nervous about, it and I'm a very self-aware person, and very aware of mental health and things like that and the need to shut down. And it kind of caught me off guard that I was feeling this. I don't know how to describe it. The only way I can describe it is that I had this butterfly feeling in my stomach and I didn't know what was causing it. And so I can't liken it to feeling nervous because it wasn't that. It felt a bit more anxious, but I didn't know why. And that was a really freaky feeling to have for someone who is content with her life. I've got a good job. I have great friends. I'm relatively happy. Like there was nothing on my mind that was of concern to me. So it was a really weird feeling for me to be in. And kind of having that self-aware moment of something's wrong and I don't really know why or what, and I can't pinpoint it down. My first feeling was, well, I need to laugh. I need to feel positive about something. I need a bit of escapism perhaps. And yeah, I just switched on the Receipts podcast and they had me laughing very quickly and yeah, it kind of got me out of that pickle. I don't know if that was the right way to go about it because obviously I didn't get to the root cause of why I was feeling like that, but I managed to get out of that feeling by listening to the podcast and I've not felt that way since. So in that respect, it helped me. I think there was just a level of escapism there. I don't know what I was escaping from, but it distracted me from whatever it was. And yeah, like I say, I haven't felt that way since. So I do think podcasts are a great way to just sit back and take a moment out and listen to other people, their opinions. It can give you food for thought. It can make you laugh the way these girls make me laugh. And yeah, I just think they're great. I think I could spend hours listening to podcasts. I really could. If I find a good one, I'm there for the long haul and I can literally binge listen or binge watch because there's lots on YouTube as well. And just spend the longest of time listening to podcasts, and hopefully I can create that for other people. So that's why I'm here. Podcast, that's what I'm doing. So I'm not here with friends or other hosts. I just don't think my life would enable me to take a certain day out each week to be able to record, or a half a day, or whatever it takes. So I'm really just going to try and record these as and when I can and upload them and hopefully keep some sort of consistency. I'm not going to dedicate myself to uploading on a certain day. I'll just see what I can do, but I'll try and make sure it's as consistent and often as possible. And I'll just be talking about things that are on my mind, the popular culture, things that are going on in the world. And you guys can leave comments and let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about, and I'll share my opinions and hopefully we can create a little community together. But that's my opener right there. I just thought I'd share with you what I'm doing, why I'm here, where my inspiration comes from, and hopefully we can have some fun with this.